Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking Catfish, the TV show, Eli and Boulevard. And Ooh, guys, this episode was crazy. This episode was confusing. This episode we had no answers whatsoever. So yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Eli, he's a gamer. He plays PlayStation. Like I think it's like Call of Duty. He's from Alaska, and he's been talking to this girl named Boulevard, like who he met like in the gaming and streams and all that, whatever. And she lives in Chicago. Well, they develop a relationship for a couple years or some time or a little bit of time, and it blossomed into something big. Boulevard, aka Savannah, suggested that he could come to Chicago and pack up and move and stuff. So he actually does that. He actually quit. He said he quit his job and he flew all the way out to Chicago. And the poor dude got stood up. Like, as soon as he arrived, she said, "Oh, I wasn't coming. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were coming next week. Oh, I totally forgot. Oh, I'm out of town. This is not all kind of excuses." And so he stayed in Chicago for a little bit, but she gave him money and that had a card, and there was a card on file, and she gave him money to stay at a hotel, and for his hotel to be covered for the rest of his stay there. And the dude did not ask what was the name on the card. Dummy. I'm just saying. So he goes back to Alaska, just trying to figure this out and everything. And like he said, if we don't video chat or anything, I'm gonna have to call in Catfish and everything. And she was like, "Oh yes, call Catfish. I do want to be on TV and stuff. And we're gonna actually, and if we do, we're gonna develop a plan. I'm gonna say you're gonna be my fat cousin, Kelly, and everything, and she's going to come out and you're going to be mad at her and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm going to come out and say, why are you using my pictures or something? Like, she's going to create a storyline and stuff. And Eli was like, no. No. We ain't about to be doing that. And plus, Catfish don't even like that when people do that and stuff. So yeah, he calls in Neve and Laura. Cammy was not on this episode. So Neve's wife, Laura, filled in. And they go do their investigation. Eli also had a best friend who was also in the game that also talked to Boulevard. And this person, I forget what his name was. They met up when they were doing their investigation. The friend came over, and he said, yeah, he talked to Boulevard for a couple of years, and she sent him money for rent and everything. This guy asked Boulevard for money because he was low on rent and everything. And this guy is actually married. And he said the wife didn't care because it's money. We need the money. Let's get the money. And I guess over $3,000 was sent and everything. So, whew. So we're just like, this is crazy. So there were 3 suspects in this episode. Apparently, Boulevard, aka Savannah, Kelly, who is actually really their cousin, and there was a woman named Phyllis who, when they did the investigation, realized everything was coming out of showing up out of Phyllis's name, which is Savannah's mother and Kelly's aunt. And so, the cash apps, all the receipts and the phone numbers were showing up to Phyllis. And so we're thinking, why is Phyllis, an older lady, trying to talk to this guy who's on PlayStation this much and everything? So, we do all that. So investigation falls short. So they reach out to Boulevard, aka Savannah. And so they say, we can meet you in Chicago. And she agrees. At first, she was like, this is a little weird, but okay. So we go up, so they meet up in Chicago. Eli's just like dumbfounded with everything going on. He's just like, what is going on? Who have I been talking to? So we get to Chicago, and we get to an address, and the person who comes out the door was Kelly, the fat cousin that Savannah said. And she was like, yep, it's been me you've been talking to and everything, but I gotta go because I got kids in the house. And we're like, okay. Well, Eli was like, you know what, this is not, and also she said, when he came to Chicago and I was in the hospital, this and that during that time. And Eli told Neve and Laura, like, there's a lot of holes in the story, because apparently, like, after she ghosted him, like, we did a no-show, and he got back, he started playing around that same time, playing his PlayStation with her and stuff. So, and he said that the voice did not match. He said, this is not who I've been talking to. I recognize the voice, and that is not the voice. So they leave for the day, and they get a text from Kelly saying, you can meet me at this new address. And so we get to the new address, and Kelly says, look, Phyllis and Savannah, they paid me to do this. I didn't really want to do it. They paid me and stuff. I'm in the process of moving. I was living with them for a couple months. They kicked me out. Things are just not going good, basically. So Neve was just like, okay, so we're at a new location. This time, the girl in the pictures comes out, and it's Savannah. So Savannah comes out, and she was just like to Eli, what are you doing here and stuff? And she also said that to her cousin Kelly and stuff. Like, what are you doing here? I didn't expect you to, like we jokingly talk about it, but I didn't expect you to really in your life and then come move to Chicago and stuff. Like, you're a stranger to me and all that. Like, she came in with some attitude, and I'm just like, dang, girl, like, what's with the attitude and stuff? So we just tried to figure this out. So Savannah says that for over half of the time, she really was talking to Eli, like in messages and stuff. Well, the question is that he recognizes the voices. Apparently, Phyllis and Savannah, who are mother and daughter, their voice sounds the same. So he kind of got confused, and Eli did admit that, like, okay, her voice sounds like a younger version of what I've been talking to. So Savannah invites only Neve inside the house. He was like, I only want Neve to come in. I don't want any of these other strangers in my house. I'm just like, okay, why you just want Neve? Like, and everything. So Neve goes in, and we decide to call the mom. We call Phyllis. Phyllis is like, what's going on? Who are you? I don't know you. And she explained what's going on and stuff. And she was like, well, they tried to turn everything back on that Kelly girl. Phyllis said, well, Kelly made a profile pretending to be Savannah for a while, and I had to take it and got it reported off of Instagram, and I almost pressed charges and everything. So the question is that, well, who sent him the money to stay at the hotel? Was it Savannah? Was it Phyllis? Was it Kelly? Because Neve was like, and he was pretty blunt when he said this, I don't think Kelly and Savannah got money, so it has to come from you. Like, you're the only, like, other suspect here. And she was like, well, I got a boyfriend, and we share a bank account, and I don't think my boyfriend would like that and stuff. And we're just trying to think, where is all this money coming from? So Neve was just like, if it's you, then cut it out. If it's not you, we're sorry, but go on with your life and stuff. So we come back outside and talk to Kelly, and she's like, Kelly's like, yeah, Phyllis is probably talking crap about me and stuff. And she denied that she made fake profiles of Savannah and stuff. And so, like, Neve was just trying to get, like, who has Eli been talking to, like, fully? Like, and none of them came clean. So we had to leave on that. We did a 2-month follow-up. Eli said he's doing good. He's done online dating and stuff. it said that the producers tried to reach out to Phyllis, Kelly, and Savannah for comment, and none of them will respond. So, in my opinion, I really think it is Phyllis, because like she played it off like it was nothing. I think Savannah knows all about it. Like she came in with all that attitude. And I actually think, they're gonna play. I actually think they're gonna paint Kelly as the bad person here. I'm actually painting Savannah and Phyllis, the mother-daughter duo, as the bad people here, because it's clear. And the fact that the three of them would not comment. I mean, they all did something, including Kelly. They all did something wrong. And so I think that it's clear, since they didn't want to comment in the 2-month follow-up, they're all guilty. They're all guilty. Not Eric, I keep saying Eric. Eli does not know who the real Boulevard is and stuff. And it's just a bunch of baloney. And for a family to be this conceiving and this cold, the thing about it is that he moved to Chicago with all his stuff and waited hours and nobody shows up, and then pretend, oh, I thought you were coming some other time. Baloney. That's messed up. That is real messed up. And so this family, between the three of them, they need to get it together, because that was sick. That was sick on their part. Luckily nothing bad happened. Just a couple dollars were lost out into Eli in that mix. But he had to he was living he's in Alaska, living in a garage, look like, basically. And I'm just like, what in the world is wrong with these people and stuff? So I felt really bad for him, but he was smart, because I know who I've been talking to. And Kelly wasn't one of them. Savannah was. Savannah or Phyllis. So maybe these people were the real people in the pictures. It may not have been a catfish, but big deal. With this episode, big deal, because there was way more to it. And we still don't have any final answers on who did what. I want to know who sent the money, who sent the money for the hotel, who sent his best friend $3,000 for rent and stuff. I want to know that, and we did not get a final answer on that. I think, in my personal opinion, it was Phyllis, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is the end of my review. This episode was just crazy. I mean, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, guys. So, yeah. That's the end of my review. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on Friday to recap. I'm finally going to do Married at First Sight. My Fridays are free now. I'm finally going to recap Married at First Sight this week. So be on the lookout for that. I promise, under the eyes of God, I'm going to be doing Married at First Sight on Fridays. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all again soon.